What's up, guys? Tuki here, back again with some more NHL 16 and my New York Islanders GM Mode series. And in this episode, it is our Round 3 matchup against the Washington Capitals. Now, they have had a very tough road to get here. We've also had a pretty tough road. Very surprising that it is the two wildcard teams that have made it to this point. But, yeah, that's the way it goes. You never know what's going to happen once you get into the playoffs. Here are the lines we are going to roll with, and actually I think I'm going to make a slight change. Starting off, we're going to go with Dal Call, Tavares, and Goodrow, Ladd, Monahan, Strome. I'm going to move Shane Prince up to that third line, put him with Anders Lee and Pia Parento. Zach Smith will be with Cizikas and now Brock Nelson. I think these lines might give us the best chance to win. It is tough to say, obviously, you could probably tell in the last episode how much I really wanted to get Shane Prince in a role where he could probably contribute offensively just a little bit more. So we'll see how these go. Tough to say. I'm sure, I'll have people being like, no, you should have done this instead of that. It is hard to please everybody, but hopefully these lines find or help contribute to our success. Obviously, defensively, we are kind of handcuffed right now due to injury. DeHaan and Pulock will still be the second pairing with Gormley and Mayfield as the third pairing, and I should probably check. By the way, I just should have showed you there. Thomas Greiss has a .937 save percentage thus far through the playoffs. So that's pretty good. Smith is back in 3 days. Boychuk back in 10. So Smith might actually be back here before this next game. I hope he isn't because he won't be fully healthy. Okay, good, he isn't. So we'll have Smith back for Game 2. But for now, it's Game 1 against the Caps. We actually have home ice advantage, which is shocking. When you finish in the first wildcard spot, you don't exactly expect that. But again, it's the playoffs and anything can happen. But what am I doing? What am I doing? I didn't show you Washington's lineup. Whoops. Well, you'll see it after this game. Man, I got ahead of myself there, didn't I? Regardless, it's Game 1 against Washington. Oh boy, this video is going to be something, isn't it? First period against the Caps, and it's John Tavares on Braden Holtby, so we know they still have the Holt Beast. Second period, oh my god, that's the dumbest thing I've done today. Let's see, second period, and that was bad. We blew the lead there. Ovechkin and John Carlson with the goals, but then Strome and Dal Call tie it and then give us the lead back, and that sets up this third period here against the Caps. Dal Call with another important goal. Johansson gets it right back. Oh, this is going to be a barn burner of a series, isn't it? If only we knew who Washington had as their full lineup, which we will find out in a minute. But right now we are halfway through the third period. We kill off that penalty, and Jay Beagle, of all people, ties it. Oh, shit. 2 minutes to go. Next goal wins it. And we are going to overtime here in Game 1. 4 goals apiece. Fuck it. Let's just go to overtime. I don't know what the hell's going to happen here. How about Cizikas gets, I'm calling it. Casey Cizikas will get his first goal of the playoffs and win this game for us. He won't do it if we have a power play. Now he can do it, please. 5 minutes to go in overtime. Are we going double, or will there be a late winner? And Anders Lee. Oh, I thought we lost. I didn't. Fucking hell. I didn't see the name at first. I'm like, oh, we lost, but god damn it. Anders Lee wins it. We take Game 1 by the score of 5-4. Not exactly the score you would expect with Holtby and Greiss in between the pipes. But we take Game 1 in an absolute barn burner. We should get Smith back here, and we do. We will put him in for Mayfield. I'm actually going to have to send Mayfield down so he doesn't start losing morale, because, of course, this game is stupid, as we all know. But let's see here. Scott Mayfield, send you back down to Bridgeport. Of course, he'll lose morale, but he won't lose as much and have the plummet effect as if we were to scratch him, and then he'd really not be too happy. But let's see here. We can switch these lines up. I cannot believe I forgot to overlook Washington's lineup. You know what? Yeah, we'll have Gormley on the second pairing. That's fine. Yeah, we'll have Gormley on the second pairing with Calvin DeHaan. That's all right. And then best lines down in Bridgeport, and we are good to go for Game 2. Have no fear. I will actually look at their lineup. We have the better offense. We have the better defense. We, of course, don't have the better goaltending on paper due to Braden Holtby. But let's take a look now at Washington's lineup. Top line, 95 overall. Alex Ovechkin. Holy shit, he has 12 goals so far. 12 goals so far for Ovechkin. Jesus Christ. He is with Backstrom, who probably has a shitload of assists. Yeah, 1 goal and 13 assists. And TJ Oshie, who has 7 points. My God. 95 overall Ovechkin. Justin Williams, Kuznetsov, and Burakovsky are the second line. Respectable point totals for all of them. Really, that's another dangerous second line. The third line, which of course had 2 goals in that last game, that was Johansson's first goal of the playoffs, Beagle's second, and they of course are with Tom Wilson. The fourth line is Daniel Winnick, Brad Malone, and Stanislav Galiev. So not the biggest contributing fourth line, but I'm pretty sure it's better than what our fourth line has done thus far. It's a dangerous lineup, man. It's the Caps. I mean, you know, that top 9 is insanely good, and if they start getting points from Winnick, Malone, Galiev, we're in big trouble. Thank God we won Game 1. Their defense right now, ooh, boy. John Carlson got hurt in that last game, didn't he? It's Dmitry Orlov and Matt Niskanen on the top pairing. I imagine Orlov is in Carlson's normal spot. Second pairing is Alzner and Nate Schmidt. The third pairing is Brooks Orpik and Lars Eller, because they're too dumb to call up a defenseman, I guess. Wonderful AI there for EA. Way to go. I imagine Galiev wouldn't be in the lineup otherwise. The goalie, of course, is 92 overall. Braden Holtby. He has a 929 save percentage. The fucking menu's glitching out. So you know what? I want to look at the scratch players. Oh, it's a circus. There we go. So let's see. John Carlson is indeed injured, and they have Brett Connolly as a scratched player. I'm not going to bother trying to see how long Carlson is out for because it's such a new injury. We probably don't know yet. So we're going to get right into Game 2 here in Brooklyn, and we will see if we can take a 2-0 series lead yet again. First period here of game number 2, and that is not looking as likely. We doubled them up in shots, but they're up 2-0. Marcus Johansson and Carl Alzner with the goals. Second period, can we start a comeback? And we do. Nick Leddy and Anders Lee tie the game up, but then Alex Ovechkin gets a goal from the point. We really caught up in shots. Actually, were we outshot? I don't even remember. Holy short-term memory, man. Regardless, 33 shots through 2 periods is a pretty good sign, but we are down by a goal still. Let's see what happens here in this third period. An early power play goal would be lovely, and we get it. Sean Monahan ties this game up. Now we have to kill one, and we do. 10 minutes to go, halfway through the period. Brock Nelson on the fourth line gets a goal. We have a power play. Can we get another goal here? It's a 5-on-3. Not looking too good. 2 minutes to go. Can we hold on? And we can. And the New York Islanders storm back to win Game 2 by the score of 4-3. And all of a sudden, things are looking very, very good for us here in Brooklyn. Leddy, Lee, and Nelson, your 3 stars for game number 2. And yeah, I mean, Jesus, yet again, a 2-0 series lead that could turn in to a 3-0 series lead, of course, in game number 3. No word on the injuries at this point. So I should check to see now if John Carlson is back or if he is still hurt. Let's take a look. Johnny Boychuk will be back very soon, which is only a good thing for us. Carlson is out until May 21st, which is not too far away. Boychuk's back on May 20th. Okay, so Carlson is not out for too long, although with the concussion, it is kind of realistic in a way. Like, I'll constantly see players like, oh, injured with the concussion, and then those are the players that get hurt, like, the second they come back, the first game they come back. But anyway, God, that was brutal. Excuse me. Holy shit. Anyway, oh my God, that is, whew. Game number 3 is what I'm trying to say. And we have a chance to take a 3-0 series lead. The first period here in Washington, and we walk away with the lead. It is John Tavares. We were outshot. That doesn't matter. We have a 1-0 lead. Can we hold it, though, as we go through the second period? And we do, still being outshot, but we have a 1-0 lead here as the third period starts. And immediately, 52 seconds in, Sean Monahan with a goal. It's 2-0, and the Islanders are on the verge of once again having a 3-0 series lead. Justin Williams, though, with the goal. We're halfway through the frame. Can we hold on? Can we take that 3-0 series lead again? And I think we will. Johnny Gaudreau with the goal. A late power play for Washington, nothing doing. And the New York Islanders, for the second series in a row, have a 3-0 lead. Gaudreau and Monahan secure that lead in the third period. A 32-save performance for Thomas Greiss. And we are now just one game away from our second consecutive cup. This series was supposed to be a little bit dramatic. There's nothing dramatic about it. We're just winning from the start. At least with Vancouver, it took a couple of seasons to really get things going, to get on the ball and to start winning titles. And once we started winning, my God, did we win. But unbelievable right now. From this team, things are looking fantastic. I am going to scratch Pulock. I'm going to go with Brendan Smith on that third pairing. I think he probably represents the better option. I say that with a little bit of hesitation because you never really know, but we did get him for Cirelli, so it's probably worth starting him. But the good news is, of course, Johnny Boychuk is back, so we're only getting better, and we have once again 4 chances to stop the Caps. So let's do this. It is Game 4 in Washington. They finally get to a Western Conference They finally get to an Eastern Conference final. I had Vancouver on the mind, sorry. Finally get to an Eastern Conference final, and they're in a 3-0 hole. Let's put them out of their misery. The first period of game number 4, and it's Anders Lee, the third liner, with a huge goal. We outshot him 15-6, and things are looking pretty good for us. Second period, can we extend that lead? And we do. It is Shane Prince. Shane Prince. Oh, yes, thank you for stepping up. Backstrom gets a goal for them, but Johnny Boychuk in his first game back makes it a 3-1 lead. Entering the third period, we are outshooting them 25-12. Let's do this. This third period, Washington needs a big comeback, or it is over. And it starts off on the right foot for them. Galiev with the goal. Another power play for Washington. They can't do anything with it. But we are halfway through the period. Another power play for the Caps that we kill off. Oh, shit. 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on, or will Washington force overtime? And Nick Leddy with an empty netter. That is it. Get the brooms out. This series is over. A 4-game sweep, because that's the only way you can possibly sweep someone who's in 4 games. Holy shit. Johnny Boychuk is your first star. And just, where's the dramatics, EA? Where's the dramatics? 12-5 through the first 3 series. And the New York Islanders will face either the Nashville Predators or the San Jose Sharks in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The defending champions, yet again, have a chance to retain. I don't know how we're doing it. I mean, I do, but it's like we have a worse goalie on paper. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. But in the first round, just in the finals, my God, I can't wait for this episode to be over so I can stop making a fool out of myself. In the finals, we play the Nashville Predators. They have an identical record, and we have a chance to retain our championship. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's see, they beat Minnesota in 5, Anaheim in 6, and San Jose in 6. We, of course, beat Buffalo in 7, the Sens in 6. And then we swept the Capitals. That is your Stanley Cup Final for Season 2. And, of course, in the next episode, we will take a look at the Preds. We'll take a look at what our guys have done so far. And then we'll see if we can pull off the miracle of retaining the Stanley Cup, winning back-to-back cups to start this series. We're only in Season 2, and we very well could walk away with 2 cups by the end of it. As always, guys, though, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, to continue following this series, and I will see you guys in the next episode in our Stanley Cup Final matchup against the Nashville Predators. Unbelievable.